Hey y'all, it's Ashley and
Christine.
Just checking in. We're about to do a Let's Talk segment, so make sure y'all go to my YouTube, subscribe, AD Mori 3 or Intricate Thoughts. Make sure you hit the bell in the corner, so every time y'all come on, I get a notification. When I make a video, y'all get it all. So if you're not on Instagram, follow me, Intricate Thoughts, on Instagram as well. All right, so let's get on here and let's do some topics, y'all. Hey, Angie. So our first topic, what's our first topic gonna be?
I don't know. We should ask. Let's wait till the viewers come in so they can tell us what to.
We're waiting on some viewers to come in so we can get some topics to talk about.
Hey, you say Angie?
What are we talking about, honey?
You say Angie.
Angie, yes, I did.
Mm.
You said what?
Don't say
Hey, y'all.
Got 3.
Yeah, we're waiting on all the viewers to come in so we can get some topics to get on here. So,
What was one of the topics we had?
I don't know. What was it?
Did you write it down?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. Actually.
Hi, Jamie. Okay, so let's see. What was one of them?
What y'all want to talk about today? Whatever y'all want to talk about, we're going to talk about.
Yeah, we're going to get on here. Anything we're going to talk about.
John
So
said,
just
what's
give
up?
us some random messages, random questions. We can talk. We're going to discuss. So everybody just, let's talk.
My eyes look crazy.
Yeah. For what?
I think it's that camera. Your camera. Hey,
That's
Keisha.
Hey, Tanya. Everybody getting on? Okay. So, first thing.
Yes.
Topic. How do you feel about child support?
Me personally, anybody know me, know
Mhm.
my child's father is incarcerated. But
I can't hear you. You got to speak up loud.
So me as far as child support, I mean, I'm not one of the women that would go be pressed about child support because at the end of the day, either you're gonna be a daddy or you're not. I mean, I don't think women ask to be mothers and they still step up to the plate and do what they gotta do, so they should be the same with men. Why should I have to make somebody pay for you to do something for a child that you made?
So you think people only do child support to be spiteful?
Sometimes I feel like that, but then some mothers be tired of struggling. So it's actually both-handed.
Okay.
It's even-handed, but me personally, me, I wouldn't go down there and be pressed about it.
Okay. What do y'all think about child support for the viewers on here? What's y'all idea about it? What y'all got to say on it? Anybody? Somebody? Oh, nobody?
Who watching? Y'all.
Hey, Shay. Give us a topic. We were just talking about child support. So what do you got to say about relationships? How do you know when you've stayed too long?
Me? Mm-hmm. When you know what that person, your other person, significant other is gonna do. You know how he's gonna react to it. You know exactly what he's gonna do. She's okay. John said he don't feel like typing all this, so John need to get on the camera so he can say what he wants to say.
Yeah.
He said,
well, you can request to join in and give your opinion. We'll accept you.
Yeah, I don't mind me. I'm watching the thing. And when you can predict what a man or woman response is going to be because it's so repetitive, you know it's just going to be too long. Because you know exactly what he's going to do, how he's going to react, how he's going to respond to it. So you already know.
So accepting his apology over and over and over, does that make you weak as a woman?
Yes.
And so it makes you weak.
Mm-hmm. You do. Because that's just letting him know, like, it's all right. You can do it again.
Okay. So Shay says when the negative things don't matter anymore because you don't care. True. So do you agree with Christine when she states that it does make the woman weak by continuing to accept him over and over and over, accept him back? You believe that, Shay? Or you agree with that statement that she's weak?
What's going on with this out here? Y'all, we done meal prep for today. Ready? Look at this video meal prep. Girl, all that butter.
Mm-hmm.
When the vibe is gone, people can feel when it's just not the same. That's true.
True.
When you got that feeling like, something different here, go on about your business.
True. He is preparing for the next person.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Okay. All right. Any questions for me? Because I seem like I've been asking all the questions.
I gotta think. Yeah, I done been a long day. I done been up meal prepping, cooking, and everything else today.
Mm-hmm.
For both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I'm reading comments. Sorry, y'all.
Trying to multitask.
What y'all? Okay, so I don't know. How does it feel being a single parent?
Being a single parent, it's hard. It's real hard for me because I didn't really like. A lot of people get the 10 months to prepare, but I didn't really have time to prepare because I took on someone else's responsibility, and it was just like, hey, need you to take emergency custody of this baby. So I literally got a phone call that Wednesday saying it could be a possibility to take the child. And then that Friday, I got a phone call at 11 o'clock that morning saying if I don't come get this baby, by the end of the day, he will be going in foster care. And so I kind of had to stop everything I was doing and drive to Georgia and pick him up so that he wouldn't go in foster care. And ever since I've had him, it's been an uphill battle because the mom, tried to sell him, tried to sell him to me. It was just a lot. And I've been back and forth to court with it, spent thousands on it, but that's my heart. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade him for the world. Can't nobody tell me that ain't my son. I've had him since he was a week old. And I dare anybody try to contest that. I am his mother. But being a single mother, like I said, I didn't have time to prepare. But he made me better. He made me sit down, and he taught me a lot of things about myself. Like my age didn't make me grown. It made me mature a lot. It definitely made me mature a lot. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. The only thing I wish that I could have done better was have more positive male figures in his life. Of course, I got my dad and I have my brother, but like the role models of a father figure or something like that. I introduced him to someone who I thought would be a positive male figure in his life, but it was just someone that I was dating at the time. And then when our relationship diminished, so that his relationship as a father. So, that's the only downside to it. But other than that, I enjoy being a single parent. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And,
Tanisha Benjamin says, what's a deal breaker for y'all in a relationship? Baby, let me tell you.
What's a deal breaker for y'all in a relationship?
Girl, because baby, by the time I'm human, because I done been dealing with somebody since I was 17. Mm-hmm. On and off. Die, cheat, everything else, baby, everything else. So I think when I finally feel like I can do it all by myself and I have to depend on him or use him as like a crutch, it was just like, Cherry, this shit for the birds. Oh, excuse me.
didn't really have a deal breaker in my relationship because I went through a lot in my last relationship. When I finally decided to get into a relationship, I went with a lot. And the reason why I say it's not a deal breaker because I wanted a relationship so bad. So I was willing to settle for a lot of things. But like I said, once I became a mother, it changed my perspective on a lot of things, and I got right. It was a lot of things I wasn't gonna put up with. So a lot of things that I let slide for 4 years stopped once I got Justice. And so I could say Justice Kingston was my saving grace, because with him, that's what made me dead at in a lot of things. So, but if I had to pick one now, after I finally realized my worth, the ultimate deal breaker would be someone who cannot protect me or provide for me. So, yeah.
Oh, let's talk about insecurities. Let me tell you something about insecurities. But one,
Let's
these
talk.
men.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say these men because I'm a woman, so I don't say men.
How do we act?
Women are insecure too, but child, when they know they out here doing wrong, they'll blame anything on you. They'll blame anything on you. And child, don't let you get to looking nice and everything else and getting to go out and go hang with your friends. Oh, little baby be mad. Don't get one.
We're not
Okay, I won't get one side.
We're not one side.
This is for men. And then for women, there is a lot of women who feel like they don't want their men to go hang with their boys, or they'll feel like, why I can't go. I mean, let the man have his time and let him go and chill with his homeboys. You gotta trust him, because not all men are dogs. There are some good men out here.
I don't want you in my face every day.
Me either. Bye. Who calling you? Homeboy, come get you.
Because I want my time too. How do I add her?
Shay, you have to send us a what's name, because I don't know.
You have to send a request and we'll add you in.
Shall I get her? Sorry, y'all. I'm yelling at my baby in the bed.
But as far as insecurities, I don't think insecurities start from within. And that's something you got to work on yourself. So if your man has an insecurity about you, or if your woman has an insecurity, there's nothing you can say or do that's going to change that. That's something they got to fix within themselves. And if they're not willing to fix it themselves, then keep it pushing. You either got to deal with it or keep it pushing.
Yep, that is right, John. When somebody know they wrong, because I know a person, this man was taking care of her kids, working, giving her the world. Sis was out here doing whatever she wanted to do. Soon she got with a person, and she would just feel like she didn't want to be bothering him anymore. She was just treating him like, kept telling him he was doing something. He was just doing work and taking care of her kids, not their kids. Her kids, because sis, in our reality, sister's out here doing what she was doing. Get Shireen.
So,
and that's how I go. Like when the person out here doing what they want to do, and they be feeling like, damn, what if she do this to me? What if she? They be so damn nervous and so like, ooh, let me just be on her back. No.
I'm Googling mine.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that why? Because it's not public.
I don't know. Maybe because we're on the laptop that is not letting add. Hey, Mary Jane.
Hey.
Shireen say hey. Well, she not even supposed to be in here. She's supposed to be back to her lunch, but I guess they're getting some drink. Come on.
I don't want to. I want to go on.
Come on. And it's sad because I don't understand why women or men are insecure. Well, I do to some extent, because some women, they might feel like they ain't pretty enough, or they're too big, or if the man just be talking down to them, then they might just be insecure. But if you just insecure, like you think,
Come on, let's go.
I'm tired.
You can't get on here. Come on.
yeah, I don't mind if some people they look lazy in the camera, cause bro, ain't nothing lazy about this. All facts, no cap. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm Christine. I'm gonna say whatever.
Okay, Mitchell, what's your topic?
Okay, what's up? I have topics. Okay. come on with the topic so we can keep y'all. And we only giving our opinion because our opinion, beliefs may not be the same as y'all. So y'all can just let us know how y'all feel. Hey, Keisha. What a girl said she had topics. Cause
That was Mitri.
oh, that was all the way back there. Them things just come in so fast.
So why do you think?
Okay, my topic is insecurities.
Hold on. So wait, John asked first.
Okay,
Why do you think there is such a thing as a type of person that people choose?
baby, they better let go of them types. Cause let me tell you, my types done dog me, and all the ones that I would never give a chance and done dealt with treat me like a queen. And that's facts, all facts, no cap.
I think people have a type because it's something that they look to, because it's, how do I say it without being one-sided? I think people have a type because it kind of masks something that they're lacking in their self. You see what I'm saying? Like my type, oh, I want somebody that's tall and slim. Ain't nothing about me slim. So I want somebody that's tall and slim. So if you want somebody that's calm, cool, and collective, when you loud, ratchet, and ignorant, y'all gonna calm each other down.
Well, me when I'm back in the ranch, I like old men, but they just as bad as them young boys.
Mm-hmm. You have that. It's all a physical perspective.
Yeah.
You think just because they're older, they're not gonna play games.
And they do.
They play games, but they done been around the block, so they go try to play.
Yeah, he's trying to get one over on you, and I be the one to be, get on back to business.
Yeah. So what did Mitri say? My topic is the insecurities of a spouse in a relationship. We talked about that. You was late, Mitri. We already said insecurities. Run it back, baby. Run it back. Hey, Adrian.
You said physical attraction. Child, it ain't even about the physical. Some people want people that look just like so good. The men that look so good, they got so much going on.
I mean, physical attraction, a lot of people is what's attracts to. But then you got to think about that when you get 50, 60, 70 years old. Is you going to want somebody who got a slim waist and a fat ass? What can they do for you? Do you want somebody ideally like that? Because if they can't match you, then what you there for? Yeah, she got a pretty face, but do she got a bird brain? Can she help you level up? Is she going to help you be the king you need to be? Is she going to bring out that inner king in you? Or is she going to bring out the beast? Same things for a man. That man may look like Idris Elba, but is he going to make you level up? Is he going to make you want to do better? So that's what people get a lot of things misconstrued. They go for the outside, but the outer beauty when they need to be looking at the inner beauty. Like, is there something about that? And that's where a lot of people go in like, oh, I love this person. No, you love what they can do for you, but why do you love them? When people get the definition of love, I used to say, oh, I love my ex. But when I described love, it was more of me trying to make myself say I love him. But I never could say I love the way he made me feel. Or I love the way he protected me or made me feel secure, because those things wasn't there. I love the idea of love. And that's the thing. People love the idea of what's in front of them, but they don't really know that person that they're looking at. Yeah, they see a beautiful face, but they don't see a beautiful heart or a beautiful soul or a beautiful body.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
we have, some people think about what a person can bring to the table. You right.
You shouldn't be worried about what a person can bring to the table if you're bringing it yourself. Mm-hmm. Now, if that's somebody you can settle down with, of course you want to know if they can bring it to the table if you would ever need them to. But a real man and a real woman, y'all going to be able to meet halfway at that table.
And not even that, if that person leave you, you're going to be able to stand.
Exactly.
Without crumbling.
And if my man is down and out at that time, I'm going to be able to hold him up while still supporting at the same time, and vice versa. Should a man ever have to ask for sex in a relationship? Nah, just like a woman should never have to. But, I mean, I might come in the house.
Should a woman ever have to ask, my light bill dude pay it, so he'll know?
No. You shouldn't. But, you know.
No.
I say no. I say no.
I say no. If
Some do.
First of all, if he deserve it, no. But baby, if he don't, I'm sorry, baby. I can't do nothing with you.
But even if he don't deserve it, withholding sex ain't gonna make him do what you want him to do or make him deserve it.
Well, we got more to work on other than sex, baby. So before we start having sex, and we need to work on what's going on here.
Exactly, but even if he wasn't doing the things he was doing before, just because you was withholding sex, that's not gonna make him do it just because you gave him sex.
Well, he can really get sex anyway.
So we missed a question.
She said, "Do the light skinned girl got a big
Hold on.
booty?"
Yes, a lot of relationships are based on lust and you're right about that.
They gotta meet you. Hey,
I don't know how to do it.
I wish I could join.
Mitri,
'cause this
shut
is
up.
good talk. John, I wish you could join too, because you
I
can
don't
make some
know
good
how to do
with
it.
And who?
Well, you
Mitri
know what?
Robinson said, "Do the light skinned girl got a big butt?" Wait, what light skinned girl? Are you talking to me?
We just speaking in general and Mitri just being a butt.
Who's Mitri?
I'm about to say, I mean, I can give you a number to call in.
Oh yeah, do a number to call in. We can have them call in and talk. Shay, we should do yours like that too. Cause we doing it on this tablet. I mean, not tablet, on this what's the name. So you can give us some what's the name.
So I just threw my number in there, call in. Ooh, I might need to take this out public. Let me make it, okay, I just got it from my friends. So call
Baby,
in.
them people gonna be calling.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
You should have.
Don't worry, you know I changed my number quick, honey.
Yes, Verizon. I got a stalker.
Mitri, ain't nobody gonna start twerking, hush.
Guys,
We being
What,
serious
baby?
here.
what are you doing?
Sharon! DJ getting my damn nerves. Cause you
DJ, what are you talking about? What you
DJ
talking about,
crazy.
good?
Get on, DJ. Don't start.
Some men are intimidated by a woman because she doesn't really need him because she is able to take care of herself. True about that. You're true. She may not need the material things, but she may need him to be her protector, to love her. Like, well, I used to fall in that category like, oh, I don't need you for nothing, but I do need you because I need your time. I need you to want me. I need you to give me your time and energy. So a woman does need a man for something. And if she says she doesn't, then that's a lie. Because a woman always wants to feel secured and wanted and needed. Just like when a lot of people was harping on Aisha Curry, like that whole fiasco thing that was going on. I understood what she was saying. It's not like she was saying, oh, she wants everybody like her husband, all this other stuff. No, she just wanted to feel like genuinely be wanted. Hello?
We got two people here.
Hey, who this? John?
Yeah, this John.
Okay, John. So hop on in the conversation.
Man, y'all was talking about some good stuff already.
Okay. So hop on in. What you want to talk about
Don't mind my
first?
road nail. Just think, y'all. Don't come for me.
I just want to say, go back to the child support.
Child support, okay.
I'm gonna go back on all the conversations that y'all done had. Child
Okay.
support. If you have a parent that's gonna be there regardless of the fact, after the breakup, after the separation, and child support's not needed. But if a parent just walks out and calls it quits for no reason,
Mm-hmm.
and you need help, all right, go do child support.
True.
Insecurities.
Yes.
Man, that's like the biggest. That's the biggest deal breaker for me in a relationship. Since y'all was talking about that,
Mm-hmm.
because if a person has insecurities, then they're never gonna trust you, or you're not gonna trust them.
Mm-hmm.
True. That's
And
true.
if you ain't got trust, then you don't have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the type thing, I get tired of hearing about. That's why I asked y'all, because God knows I'm a country boy. I don't do all this city stuff. I don't go out. But they be like, I want somebody. Listen, apparently they got you in a situation you in now. So why don't you try something different?
Okay.
All right. All right.
That's true. That is true.
And just stuff like that.
Yeah.
He said, let's stuff like that.
I mean, you make some valid points.
Yeah, I try. Cause I done been around the block once or twice.
Mm-hmm. You can understand. So what
John
else?
got good answers.
You got good responses. Anything else?
John need to be our co-host.
Yeah, so we get a male opinion so they don't think it's one side of the bias, honey.
Yeah, he preaching. Okay, my cousin
You
said
preaching,
you
you preaching.
honey.
Okay, what next?
Y'all tell me.
All right, we're going to
You
get
trying
off
to
the
see-
phone with you. We're going to get somebody else on
Yeah,
here. We'll
somebody
let you call
else
back.
All right.
Okay.
Who next? Who got something else to talk about or something?
Let me call this person that called us.
Somebody called us back.
Mhm.
Before you put on speakerphone, you better make sure somebody else. What's her name?
I ain't get my number out to nobody else. I don't think. I don't think.
We don't know who called, but if it was somebody.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, is this the Ashley and Christy show?
Yes, who this? This who?
This is Daryl.
Hey, DJ, what's up? Oh, excuse me, Daryl.
Are you still on live or?
Yeah, we on
still
live. So you on here? What's going on?
What you want to talk about?
I was just called to say I'm proud of y'all ladies, what y'all doing. You know, real positive, working out, being healthy. I salute y'all.
Thank
My
you.
question is for, alright, right? This is what I gotta say. How do you, okay, don't sound weird. Alright, so, when trying to get to know a woman, right, it's kind of like impossible to take women out on dates nowadays because they think too much of the shit in it. Like, I'm grown, right? So, I'm grown, I got my own place. And I cook. So if I say, hey, come over, let me cook you dinner, why does that mean that I'm trying to fuck you and get in your pants? Like, we're all like 30 or 29 or old. Like, we should get like out of that way. We should get more into communicating physically, like in each other's face. How can I get to know you if I text you all day and all that other shit? It's not like, and then what happens is a man will lose interest and stop fucking with you, right? And then he'll say some shit like, well, that's why I didn't fuck with you, because I could tell you only trying to hit it and quit it. But no, you're not really trying to do nothing more than just talk. You know, like, you say shit. Like, I think that we are still in the stigma of how shit's supposed to be, or there's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, sleeping with a man on the first night if that's what the vibe is. You know what I'm saying? But people want to put so much stigma on what's going on. Now, I really think this shit fucks everything up. Like, we should really get back to dating and actually, like, going, just because what's wrong with going on dating? Like, getting to know each other. Like, I think that's what's wrong with relationships. People want to text and check out the social media versus really getting to see what the person really has to offer. Like, and just because you got kids don't mean that, like, okay, I got a son, right? So that does not mean that I have to involve my son in whatever we got going on. Like, you shouldn't have to involve your kids. People say, like, I understand the package deal, yes, but some women make it seem like
Felicia, you talking about anything?
We listen to you. Go ahead.
No, we listening. Somebody asked the question.
No, I feel like some women make it more of a requirement to fuck with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They don't make it a requirement. You just gotta, okay, you ask, it's
some women do. Like, it should be a package deal. I feel like this. Like, if I look out for you, I make it easier for you to do what you need to do to get through the month. It should make it easier for you to deal with your kid. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, like, who knows, like, we might not make it that long or deal with it that long for us to try to, you know, make that connection with your child. I think that's another thing that some men go through that, like, yeah, I understand that you have a kid, I should be respectful with that, but don't make it like a priority to have to be around them or deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, being around them shouldn't be an issue, but, you know, like, that's your motherfucking baby. Take care of your baby. That's all I'm saying.
that sounds personal.
Is it personal?
No,
Is it
it's
personal?
not so much personal. No, it's not personal.
Okay, you had a lot of concepts in your statement. So the first thing I want to address, like you were saying, a lot of girls don't want to come over with you cooking them dinner and things. Now, do you do that for every female you meet?
No, hell no. Hell no.
Okay, because and then if a female's first thought of, oh, he wants me to come over his house and cook, and because he thinks I'm gonna have sex, then that's probably what she usually does. So that's the first thing that comes to her mind. If she automatically just thinks, oh, he wants to cook for me because he wants to get in my panties, then that's the norm for her. So that's why she feels like that. And if she's not up to you courting, if you're a grown woman, then it doesn't matter if you have sex on the first date or not. That's the way I look at it. Because whether it happens now or not, if he was going to waste your time, then Well, if that was his only intention, you just save your time than being wasted. As far as the extra stuff, that it just seems like some personal stuff in there, so I really can't give a personal opinion on that from my perspective. What about you, Christine?
I don't know. I don't have no problem like that. I don't know. But you have a good answer.
Okay. What you think about that? You thought my answer was a little bland, or? I ain't got no lips. Yay, nay.
Is he still on the phone?
I don't know if he's still on the phone. You
I
still on the
don't
phone, Daryl?
No, he don't know.
We're going to get off and get somebody else on
The
here.
boy Mitri said he called. You got to scroll back up because people was commenting.
We have a lot of people on here commenting. We just got off the phone with Daryl. He had a few questions, so let's roll on up.
Man. Oh.
Alicia was talking about, we just talking about random things. Let's talk.
This man. Oh.
But if you see yourself dealing with that person long run, then you have to understand that it's a package deal. It is a package deal if it's in a long run. The children are a package deal.
Sure is, because my first thing first.
Let's see who this number was blowing us up.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How y'all doing?
Fine, and you?
Am I on the line?
You are on the live. State your name and what's your question or your input or opinion.
I can't give y'all my real name because I got child support warrants.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna call my name is James Kirkpatrick.
Okay, James Kirkpatrick. Okay, Ghost.
Mind your business. Inquiring minds want to know. Ashley, first off, I want to say that shirt you have on is fabulous.
Thank you, Kato's.
And your hair is whipped.
Thank you, Bianca.
And somebody want to know if the light-skinned girl got a big booty.
Boy, we were talking hypothetically next.
Oh, that's all I want to ask. Oh, is y'all going to start twerking?
Get off my phone, Mitri.
Okay. Why you have to say my name like that? I'm gone.
Bye.
Okay, who?
Okay, that was Mitri.
Y'all don't mind it. Okay, we want serious callers next time.
Serious, please, serious.
He said your shirt is fat.
He just said they called in. Oh, Mitri called in twice.
He called in twice.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do a next topic, y'all.
Next topic. Anybody got any opinions or any topics they want to address? Let's go. Let's go.
We waiting for you. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we're gonna talk about. Good, bad, in between. What was the man before talking about? He was. Okay.
Come back in, Mitri. Which man? The John or
No,
Daryl? Which one do you mean, Deja?
he was just saying.
Why do girls think he automatically wants to have sex if he wants to invite them to his home to as a first date to cook because he's a chef? Or what's wrong with dating and courting and talking and texting, try to get to know them?
Pretty much.
And if he wants to bring his son along.
Men want to do what they want you. Wait a minute.
Why do we assume?
Okay, so we got a question.
Why do women assume so much? I don't think women assume more than a man does.
No, it was a question. Felicia had a question before him.
How men want to do what they want to do.
Basically, why men don't want us to pull a them on them. In other words, Felicia. Ooh, don't ask me that
Because they don't want you to run into them while they doing their stuff. Or find out what they doing out here in the streets.
I had pulled a him on him and baby was hurt. Baby was hurt. Her.
a female's perspective, or my opinion, I think the man just wants their woman to sit at home and be the homemaker. And
Mitri, we got your
every man wants a good girl. They don't want to hear any stories about their woman being out on the streets or doing anything wrong. No man wants to hear their woman name and nothing. So if you at home,
we don't want to hear our man name and nothing.
Your name can't be in nothing.
You
so
know,
he can go run the streets, do whatever he wants to, without worrying about it. And then if you at home, he ain't got to worry about running into you while he's doing his stuff. Who look like cute little garden gnome? You.
Mitri, you pushing
it. Mitri's a butthole.
He's pushing it, but I'm not going to get out of character. He's entitled to his own opinion.
So, AJ Black, any other questions? Why do you think women assume so much?
Shoot. Maybe because either they know they man out here doing something, so they always gonna be like, oh, I know he doing this, I know he doing that, I know he doing that. Or either the previous relationship got them like that.
Yeah.
Because women hold on to stuff. I don't know why. But we do. I know I do.
I do too. And don't give me a couple of minutes to analyze something.
We get in an argument, baby.
Now remember January 3rd, 2015, you said it was your homeboy birthday. So why is it now August 17th and you going out for that same homeboy's birthday? Is his birthday in August or January? Right. I remember. Well, I got the memory of an elephant. But that's me. Any other questions? Oh, what did I ask the other day? When I was talking to you and Shay. Have you ever thought to yourself, I had a good man and dang, I messed up? Because we always hear a woman complaining like it was the dude. But have you ever messed up? I did. And now I think everybody I got with was my karma.
Carrie's right. Carrie said you shouldn't come in holding on other baggage. That's true, Carrie. Everybody has baggage, but you should be a strong woman enough and mature enough to carry your own. Don't come into a relationship with baggage and expect somebody else to carry yours. Ooh, baby, Felicia just hit me freaking honey. What if you love a man more than he loves you? I'm gonna let you answer. Right. That hits hard because I did that. I loved the man more than I love myself, and in return it killed me. Like it drowned me. Because it hurts when you love somebody more than they love you. Because it's like you giving somebody your all and they giving you nothing in return. Every time. And it physically drains you. It drains you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And it's just draining to the point to where you have to finally build yourself up and be like, you know what? Is it worth my sanity? Can I just should I walk away? Because what are you staying for? If you love somebody more than he loves you, you need to question and ask yourself, do I love me? Because when I love somebody more than I love myself, I had to realize, I'm loving him more than I love myself, but do I even really love myself? And the answer was no. Because if I loved myself, then I wouldn't have I wouldn't have went through this. I wouldn't have stayed through all the lying, cheating, and everything else. Because once you love yourself and realize the power you have as a woman and your strength and your actual value, you won't tolerate those things. So, thank you, Gary. If you love a man more than he loves you, you have to reevaluate some things within yourself and realize your self-worth. That's my intake on it. And I can say that now proudly after years. Finally, you have to finally accept yourself and love yourself wholly. And I cheers to that. So, thank you, Carrie. Okay, go ahead. Call in, girl. We don't have none but men. You need to be the woman, honey. Represent for the women and call in. The woman I love won't go to Dave and Buster's with me. Well, who you love? She broke your heart, Daryl.
If she won't go to Dave and Buster's with you, I'll go if you paying. Come on, cuz.
Felicia need to call in so we can see what sis talking about.
Come on, Fee.
I don't even know Felicia. I'm like,
Fifi,
Felicia
Adrian
need-
cousin.
I
The
said
one we
Felicia
going-
need to. I said Felicia need to call in. Like, I
Remember
don't,
the one we be going to South Carolina, that big old cookout? She always had a one in
I
the
don't
same
know.
baby.
You should have.
Hey, Fifi.
How you gonna say, hey, CC?
I know. I was like, oh, this is Sharon. I know who it was.
Sherrod.
You were supposed to say, hey, CC, I'm supposed to be on your live.
Oh, y'all. Excuse me. Felicia Rory is on the line, y'all. All right. Go ahead. Ask away with your
Hey,
questions. Get
Rodney.
input. Hey, Rodney.
Who is that talking in the background?
My Christine.
Y'all was supposed to say, hey, CC, I'm supposed to be the caller.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me. The call.
Okay, we got the caller calling in. Go ahead, caller.
Well, my question is that,
Oh, you gotta cut your video down.
okay, hold on, let me cut this out. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. My question is for me and my boyfriend. See, he in the background. See, it's a woman perspective and a man perspective.
Okay.
Things we've been going through is, hold on, he want to answer quick.
Uh-oh.
Hey, no introduction needed, but I have a question.
Okay.
What if it's you that's trying to spend time with your girlfriend, but instead of her spending time with you, she's always on Facebook. She's always with her female friends. At 1 o'clock in the morning, she wants to go out, but then when you go out with when your homeboy rather, she says you're out fucking. But if you're out with her, if she's out with her homegirls or whatever, you're supposed to assume she's doing the right thing. So, and another question: how come when she goes somewhere, she never invites you to go with her, but she invites her daughter? As far as child support situations, if you have a baby daddy, why as far as child support, you invite your daughter with you instead of invite your man if there's nothing going on? Bottom line, when your dad has been there for 15 years.
Ooh.
Caller, baby, listen to your
What I
man.
want to know is how can a woman sit back and say what a man doing is wrong as far as being around them, but yet when you're around them and trying to show them the love and appreciation that they deserve, they sit back and treat you like shit. They want you to sit back and follow in their shadows and the things that they're going through as far as situations and doing what the fuck they want to do, but want you to stay home.
Ooh, sis.
Caller.
Situation, house nigga, she's a street going.
Now, caller need to be with me and stop playing.
Yeah, you need to come on, caller now.
Your man, listen to what your man saying now. You don't want to mess around and lose no good man.
You gonna lose to that girl that's gonna cook her dinner.
Cook her dinner.
You gonna cook her dinner and take her to Dave and Buster's.
Okay, I'm back now.
Okay,
Now,
caller.
if he's willing to spend time with you and you on Facebook, now what you on Facebook doing and talking to? You
Now
you
you say what you have to say. Now, the
'cause
thing of it is,
usually people be using these social medias to,
no, I be on Facebook being nosy. That's what everybody do. Go on
You
Facebook
right.
and be
Everybody be
nosy.
on Facebook to scroll.
everybody
You
be
right.
on here being nosy, but if your man want to spend time,
I'm sorry, ladies.
Go ahead, sir.
What if being on Facebook determine when you have sex with your man and you're too tired by the time you get off from work, come home, take a bath, get on the phone with your girlfriends and talk about work when y'all was at work, and your man wants to have sex with you, but you're so tired that you fall asleep on your man, but you got enough energy to talk to those girlfriends tonight. But they say you're cheating. My thing is just right here, if you're not fucking me at home, why wouldn't I go out and cheat? Because I'm trying to show you the attention that you deserve, but yet you rather give your girlfriends that attention. So if you're going to drive me to my homeboy to where if another female does sit back and say, okay, well, damn, you fine, I want to give you pussy. Why should I turn it down because she's not giving it to me at home because of a Facebook friend?
they really, Christine. I would say if she's not willing to give sex, it may be something else underlying. There may be something else.
She might be bored. She
Bored
might
with
want
the
to.
sex?
She might be bored with the sex. She might want something.
Or it may be
new.
an underlying issue. There may be a problem, and sex is not going to fix that problem.
Yeah.
But you also running out to have sex with somebody else because your woman is not giving it to you. That's not going to fix the problem either. You're trying to spend time with your woman because she's not giving you sex. Don't just run out. You need to figure out what's bothering her. Is there a reason why she would rather communicate with her friends than her man? Because that's
And
the
it may
thing.
become an argument every time.
No, it's no argument.
No.
No, I'm being honest. I'm a type. Like for instance, 2 weeks ago, I asked her. I said, Felicia, let's go to the gym and me and you get your shit together. When I said it, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. My back hurt. My feet hurt. But yeah, her homegirl called her.
Well,
Let's go to the gym.
if every effort you're saying is rebutted with I'm tired, I don't want to, that sounds like she's tried to get you on that page before and you wasn't willing to meet.
We
Listen.
got these memberships.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying she.
Trying to get her on that page.
No. I'm not saying try to get you to work out before, but I'm saying maybe there was an issue in a relationship that y'all had fell apart before, and she tried to get you on the right track.
He like to have the first and last word. She hasn't had a chance to say anything. That is right.
I know, but what I'm saying is like say y'all had beef or something. Maybe there was a point where she tried to get you guys back on the right track, and you wasn't trying to hear it. But now that you're trying to work on it, you want to spend time with her, you want to have sex now, you want to hang out, and she's over that.
That's where you're misunderstanding me. This has been going on for months. This isn't me. This is all her.
But have you done something in the past?
Her not touching me at night. I'll lay down beside her with a rock hard dick and she'll wake me off because she's so tired and want to be on Facebook. It's not me. I'm the one that wants to do everything with her. She's the one that says she's too tired and wants to do it with her friends.
But were you non-existent before, prior to these months? Has it been a time where you were always partying?
I've been here. I've been here every day. Let's do something. No, I'm too tired. But every time your friends say they want to do something, you want to do it. Like, for instance, a couple of weeks ago, you invited your friends over because I said, let's do something on the grill. Me and you do something on the grill and have a good time. Okay, by the time I get that, because I was riding with one of my friends that was dropping me back off home, she had them call the same 2 females that she's on the phone with every night with that she works with and inviting them. So I got to get, instead of me spending time with my family and doing for her and my family, I got to do for her and her friends, which I think is messed up because when she gets in her mind state of where she wants to drink, she doesn't listen to me. You know what I mean? Like she has her own mind and she does what she wants to do, but yet at the same time, she wants to live a double standard in a relationship. Like for instance, a few years ago, my son's mom, my son's grandmother died, and they wanted me to attend the funeral. Based off of hers, I couldn't go because I wasn't in that relationship anymore. But yet here it is 6 years ago, her mother passed, and yet her baby daddy was right there in the fold of everything. Is that not a double standard? You don't want me to go to none of my kids' stuff, but your baby father's kids can come to anything that happens in this family. If I'm your man and I'm your only man, he shouldn't even be in the picture at all anymore. I don't give a fuck if y'all do have a child together. He ain't been there in 15 years. It was me breaking your daughter's head, taking her to preschool in the morning. It was me in the hospital with your son when your son had sickle cell crisis. It was never none of those people, and I never got that respect. But when I want to spend time with her as a man, she wants to shut me off. Like, okay, well, I don't need to spend time with you because my friends got me. So I'm like, if your friends got you, I don't see no need to continue a relationship because at the end of the day, the only person you're gonna turn to is your girlfriend that don't have anymore. Because that's what they want you to be like. They want, if they're not happy, they're not gonna want to see you happy. Therefore, you know what I mean? If they're happy in the streets and they know you got a man at home that wants to sit there and spend time with you, they're going to do everything in their power to corrupt that for the simple fact that why they know you're going to listen to them and not that man because you're not married to him. I've asked this woman to marry me on several occasions. She has not done that yet. So therefore, there is no future as far as any marriage between me and her. But I still try to be there as a boyfriend, but yet it's like if I say, yo, don't have somebody in my yard when I'm not here. Okay, I'll leave on Monday and come back that Monday afternoon from work. My grass is cut. Who cut my grass? The guy next door. I don't want him in the fucking yard when I'm gone because when I'm gone, when you're gone, you don't want a female in the yard. That's double standards. Like hell, you can't live a double standard in a relationship and want to do what you want to do as a female, but yet you want to stop that man from doing what you want to do as a man. Because at the end of the day, don't think you're not married, and you can't sit back and expect him to listen to you if you're not going to listen to him.
But if you don't see marriage as the goal, and if you feel everything is a double standard, and you guys are more talking stuff,
It's only a double standard with her. Well, we haven't even had a chance to get her side.
She wants to do it. She wants to do what she
Well,
wants
we
to do.
really can't tell. We really can't tell her side because we've only heard from you.
You haven't gave her a chance to speak. Look,
Okay.
Here's you go.
Hello?
Okay.
Hey, Paula.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. So we're ready for your response because it seems like your boyfriend, your lifelong partner, is very upset.
Yeah, he's been upset.
And he's very passionate about it. So, sis, what we gonna do? What we gonna do,
That's the
sis?
man for you, though. That's the
Yeah.
man for you. But
Mm-hmm.
the thing of it is, me and him, we've been together for a long time. And I would say, once you get with somebody so long, it's coming out married. So
You right.
the thing of it is this. It's not that I be unfaithful. Ever since social media came out, people put their business on there, people do this. You're going to get on there, you're going to look. That's how you know what's going on in life other than the news itself. Then it's like this. If he goes out and hang with his homeboys, leave and go, and even though, let me talk, thank you. Even though, he'll say, okay, I'm going out with this. Okay, oh well, me, I work and I work, take care of my home, take care of my two, but I don't have two little songs no more, which y'all already know that. But the thing of it is, if you go out with your homeboys and somebody come over here and say, well, hey, Felicia, you want to ride or go to the gym and stuff, okay, I'm going to go, but when I go, I'm finna get mad. You finna go out there and do this. You finna go do this. I can't even go to the gym unless he comes down there with me. Now, with his homeboys, I don't.
That sounds like insecurity.
Thank you. Yeah, but when he go, I have trust in him that he ain't gonna do nothing. No, see, I can't talk and he can talk. I can't even say a word. But you got to be quiet. Let me talk. Why you want to talk when I'm quiet? I don't care. The only person you trust in this relationship is police. See, that's why I can't get a word in because he wants to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. You're never gonna hear my side. You just gonna hear his side. He's been asking me for money over the day, but my friend asked me and I decided to go with her. Instead of doing what he asked me to ask me for money, baby. So we talking about every time I go to work, I'm on the diet. When I'm around him, I'm on the diet. When I'm around him, we're going to the gym, we're spending time together. But every time I'm at the gym, it's some buck nigga up in the damn gym running around for side job. But if I go to the gym,
Yeah, it sounds insecure and controlling. But if you can be with her because you've been with her for a while, and I'm sure that's what attracted you to her, was someone with a strong mind. Okay. All right. You have a good night. Well, any other questions? Any other questions, y'all? You said the people lost. Oh my gosh, Shay is a mess. Honey.
Well, first and foremost, we didn't want nobody to get upset or
No,
get any type of
give
arguments
opinions.
or fall out because They've been together, it seemed like a really long time. They got a couple issues they got to work out. But next caller.
Disclaimer: these are our opinions.
Yeah,
you know,
this is our opinion. And I mean,
you know, just like a doctor, they got
can't nobody judge their relationship because everybody done been there. So, anywho, that's next subject.
Shaman, let's talk.
Hey,
We
to
talking
Shaman,
about
what?
everything, honey. Give us a topic we talking about. Hey, Cherie. Topics, anything, just life, love, relationships, our opinion. You don't like the opinion.
Felicia, it's all right, girl.
Everything. Hey, Tiara.
Can't nobody judge you, Felicia. I mean, you know, honey, everybody admit to that. And he
don't be at a loss, honey.
And he
like
only looking at something with his
one-sided.
One-sided. That's all. Baby, we couldn't even get a word in, honey. He was just.
So, any other questions? Who cooked today? We cooked. You coming to get a plate?
Who said who cooked?
John.
Oh yeah, John. We cooked. Well, you don't want what we cook. We eating healthy over here. We trying to get thin, baby.
We trying to get skinny, honey. You think we something now? We be showing rolls, baby. Wait till ain't no roll, boy. We giving you all this.
You see me now, sitting pretty.
Y'all gonna be like, where Ashley go? Oh, she gone. Skin tank. No, I don't want to be that.
No,
skinny.
I don't want to be skinny.
I don't want to look like I was in the military. I was crackheadish looking.
Nobody's judging you.
I was crackhead. I was skinny with a big head. At least I had a little
been
butt.
skinny. I mean, I had a nice little frame, you know, whatever. But who cares about that? Because honey, I ain't never had a problem.
I'll take your man.
Darn.
I can say it now, y'all, but I used to be like, oh, I'm fat, got rolls, ain't nobody gonna want me because I got glasses. I still feel like it sometimes, but.
And I don't know why. Because baby, me.
Look at my lips. I be like, I got little lips.
This what ain't never had a problem. Getting out man person.
I'll get somebody's son, somebody daddy too. Maybe their grandpa. Somebody. I mean, hypothetically speaking.
But I need y'all to leave there.
When you moving back home? Any other questions? Open up the field. Any other questions? Let's see.
We need a topic. Somebody give us a topic.
Topics.
Topic of the night.
Topics. Let's talk. Topics. Okay, the end of the month. We'll see. BBW was in. Always has. Yes, honey.
Always.
You know, I was skinny. I always wanted to say I want to be thick, but now I'm thick. I was like, not this thick. I don't want to be this thick. I want to be like a little bit thick. Like a little bit thick. Not like this thick, but a little bit thick.
I'm ready.
Like a little bit thick. You know.
It ain't, it's either you thick or you ain't. It ain't no.
I be hot and sweating.
It ain't no
sweating.
Yeah, I don't get
Somebody love it. Rolls and all. Rules and all.
Anybody got a subject or a topic they would like to discuss? We need to put next time.
Okay, so after how much time do you expect your relationship to move to the next level, i.e. engagement or children? It just depends. It depends. Like my last relationship, we dated for a few months. When we made it official, I met the kids within a month. And we're taking vacations, family vacations within 3 months. And then there was one relationship where I was like engaged in the military. That happened after about a year. Met the kids after a few months. So it just depends.
I say after a year.
After a year? Meeting the kids after a year? Well, like the dude I be talking to now, I call him fill in the blank because, you know, I fill in the blank here, fill in the blank there when I want to go somewhere, when I go to dinner. But that's all he is a fill in the blank. He never get anywhere further than that because, you know, I don't like kids.
No, wait. Not no engagement. Ain't no engagement no after a year. Engagement's like 2-3 years. 2-3 years, but children maybe a year.
I mean, engagements come. Mine was just after a year. They just happened. Sometimes you just know, but that was the one I kind of messed up on. You know, my bad.
Hey, Ish.
But somebody asked a question
Having a password.
to phones.
First of all,
I don't want the password because
I don't want the password. I
You
don't
go
think
looking-
nobody should have a password because y'all should be able to trust each other. Because soon you get up after that password, that's all they're gonna be able to sleep, breathe, shit. Okay,
you're gonna be
Excuse
thinking
my
about
language.
what's in the phone.
You
why
gonna
it
keep
getting in the
checking it.
phone.
honey, don't do that. Don't even do that.
Like, why would you consume your
Either
day
you
with
trust
what's in
me or you
there?
don't.
And if you feel that strongly about why you have to have your partner's password, it's something you're looking for something. You're looking for something. And when you go looking for something, you find it.
What's your
So
name?
you don't. Because I mean, like, this how I used to be. I knew he was cheating.
This
My
is
gut said
Gabby.
he was cheating. Like, I woke up one morning at 2:00. My spirit said, wake up. I woke up. My spirit said, go downstairs. I went downstairs. My spirit said, open his laptop. I opened his laptop. My spirit said, go to his email. I signed into his email. My spirit said, look in the trash. I looked in the trash. My spirit said, open this one right here. I seen the email receipt for a hotel reservation. My spirit said, get in the car, drive down there to Bates Ford and go find him. And I did, knocking on every door.
And call me.
Honey. And when I was sitting there looking like, am I about to go to jail? Honey, I called her. I said, girl, I'm about to go to jail. Honey, I got to hide from you.
I just had my baby. Shrimp was what, 2-3 weeks.
And I knew in my spirit, I don't need nobody password. Like, I used to be like, oh, he got the finger. Let me just spray I was spraying oil sheen on my hair over his phone. So the oil sheen could sprinkle down onto the phone. And so when the oil sheen sprinkled on his phone, he picked it up and swiped his stuff around there. So when he wasn't looking, I went there and I followed the traces. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, I know you doing all that.
When I got on the phone, I found exactly what I was looking for. Amber, Arcata, Hillary, Trisha, Lisa, Brandy, Keisha, and everybody else.
What did you still say?
And I stayed. What was the point?
So don't be giving out no passwords because guess what? So still say.
What was the point?
So still stay. Okay?
Did all that, Inspector Gadget, FBI, passed the academy with all A's, slapped them upside the head, bleached clothes, wrecked cars, and still stayed. What?
So the question again, should you give a password? Hell no, because what
No.
you gonna do?
Because then what? Nothing. You break your own heart. You're going to break your own heart. So for what? Real.
All facts, no cap.
None.
Period.
Honey, yes, Shami, that spirit was a fool, baby. That spirit is a fool, honey. Okay, so next question.
No, I'm a cool girlfriend. I don't be worried about this shit. I think I act too much like not a nigga, cause I mean I just don't care. I really don't.
Well, that was back in the day.
But sus, cycle.
But they used to blame me talking about you got PTSD. I ain't got no PTSD. No, that's you. Lying. But if I had a flashback, honey.
Y'all see.
Next
Be
question.
serious. Sus means business. You hear me?
But you know what happened? I went with who I was attracted to physically,
Mm-hmm.
and not who I was attracted to mentally or socially, emotionally, or compatible with. Because I was sitting here and I was talking to somebody else, and I connected with this dude mentally. He was taking care of me, paying bills, everything else. And my complaint with him was you wasn't giving me enough time because he was out of time working. He was doing all this, and I didn't get time with him. He was paying bills, anything I needed. I didn't have to spend a dime on my money. Not one dime. Took care of me, did everything. And I was just like, I just want your time. I just want you to come home on the weekends from work, like take a break from work. And he wouldn't do that. And so when this one came along and had all the time and availability, I was there. I didn't mind paying for dinner or going to a movie and swiping my card or going on vacation and doing this because he gave me that time that I was missing over here.
Who?
But now when in hindsight, it's like, damn, I gave all that up for that one thing I was missing right here. So I was a fool because I let that good thing go. and then went over to this dude where I had to check for passwords and emails and bleach clothes and wreck cars and pull my hair out.
Y'all, I was pregnant. This girl was
Lots, honey. So, you know, but then once again, it boils down to once you realize who you are and the potential you have as a woman and your self-worth and
a busy
your
man
value.
is a man who
That's
isn't
what you'll
broke.
say.
That's true. John said a busy man is a man who isn't broke.
Yes,
That's true.
but
That's true.
I woke up.
Who want to call in and give us some questions?
So
But she's telling the truth.
here's the
y'all.
question.
What she
Why
said,
is
what she
unavailable
really-
man always
really,
the ones
really
the one
did.
to pursue and not available? Because it's about the catch. It's about the catch. Or the hunt. What is it? The hunt.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the hunt. They want to work for it. They want to see if they can wear you down. Once you make yourself readily accessible to them, it's no longer fun.
It's over. The game's over.
That's why I think, Carrie, any man want to put their input in?
Unpeg said, "Thank God for growth." Oh
Yes, I ain't paid, honey. Hallelujah. Thank God for growth.
Can we get an amen? Hashtag amen, please. Amen me, please. What, baby?
I wear your dress.
Okay, thank you.
Because it wasn't for the
Now
growth.
go back in
I
there,
don't
'cause
know
Mommy
what
wants
I'd
something.
be.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Go in there.
Hey, best friend.
Charlene, can you please get her?
Thank you, Celindy. A busy man is a man. Because you know, and you know what? Now in hindsight, we had a discussion, and he basically said, he was busy. Yeah, he was able to, you know, take care of me and pay the bills and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, he wasn't where he needed to be in life yet. So he couldn't be the man I needed him to be because he had goals he was trying to reach. So yeah, he enjoyed the company. Yes, he thought he was ready for the relationship. And he would have given me the relationship that I wanted or that I needed in time. He was trying to give it to me, which he gave everything I wanted and needed except for the time because he was trying to pursue his ultimate goal. So
where is he at now? What are you doing in life? Share it with the people.
got his own business,
What else?
taking care of his kids.
What else?
I don't know if he's single. If you're watching.
Yeah, this
I know I messed up. The number still ain't changed, baby. You can hit me back in my messenger. I speak. I told you I speak. I serious. I speak. I was no longer with him no more.
y'all.
I speak. I speak. Master feed me.
I'm weak right now. What, baby?
No, but seriously. Next question.
What's our next topic? John said every man like to chase, but I run out of breath sometimes.
Shoot, I wasn't gonna be running. Shoot.
Go take
Shoot,
it
I
in.
probably would have took 2
Go with
steps and
your
be like,
tablet.
you got me.
My tablet is in my room.
You got me, dog.
I'm just gonna get ready.
I'm trying to tell
Nah,
y'all.
this is actually all the time. I be looking like I'm the mellow one. She's the crazy one. Day and night.
I'm the same one. So, any other questions? Let's talk. Come on.
Whatever y'all want to talk
Y'all
about.
can call in
Make sure you check on
980-234-1432. I'm gonna check on a few people, make sure they good. Topics. Christine, how you doing?
My bad. I didn't mean to jump on there. I had seen a tag.
How you sent it?
Y'all, we made buff stuffed bell peppers today with check on that couple of it.
Yeah, that's what I was texting. Yeah, I was
Because
doing
Lord,
that.
we didn't want nobody to fall out now or get a little upset or argue or anything. We definitely did not want that. We were just speaking in general. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't even say nothing, as y'all can see. We couldn't even get a word in. But he was really concerned and upset about some stuff.
Okay, so what do you think the role of a man is? I think we discussed that before. What do you think the role of a man is?
I think the man should be the head of the household,
Head of the household,
the provider
provider,
to an extent,
Okay,
and a protector.
protector. And that's what you think?
Yep. And what you think?
I think a man should be the provider, protector. And I wouldn't necessarily say the head of the household, but
Maybe the
Yes,
woman
that,
and the man
to
should
an
be neck
extent.
and neck. Get back. Sit down right here.
neck and neck. But okay. So,
See,
in hindsight,
You're not supposed to see. Sit down.
what do you think the role of a woman is?
Mommy.
I'm the head of the household.
You the head of the household?
The provider.
So you the provider. So how you think that's
I'm the head of the
role
household, the
should
provider,
be?
and everything, because I'm all the above.
So what do you think the role of a woman is? Not what your role is. What's the role of a woman?
I'm definitely not supposed to have been saying no cooking, clean, and all that, and make sure the food hot and ready when you come home. That's just all. No. I don't know.
Okay. There aren't roles. I wouldn't say they're roles. Right, John. Right.
Right.
There's
'cause
not
I'm
really
both.
roles. Because you can do both.
No, you can't put it over here.
Like, I want to
Here, go take my tablet. I'm gonna take this and go in with your aunt.
Nowadays, these men don't know how to be the head of a household.
Okay.
True.
They don't.
But that's nowadays. But is that because it's
Because
not
the woman
taught?
do everything.
Is that something that's taught, a learned behavior, or
When the man's sick, she take care of him. When the kid's sick, she take care of him. When she's sick, she take care of stuff. She still works. She still cleans. She still cook.
because women are natural born caregivers?
We do everything.
So it's only expected of us.
We do everything. And that's right. Like I said, it's expected of us. What do you expect from me?
What do you expect from a man?
Take care of these kids sometime.
Oh, she said that.
Take them to their doctor's appointment. You
Okay.
get off work early when the school call. You be the nurse.
Okay.
Can we get some of that?
So John said he was raised by a single mom who taught me how to take care of the role of a woman's, to take care of the woman's role. Okay, perfect. Opening for the next question. Do you believe a woman can teach a boy how to be a man?
Yep,
No,
I do.
no. Because a woman can't really tell you the role of a woman. So how can a woman tell you how to be a man? A woman can only tell you how to be the perception of what she think a man is supposed to be. She can't really tell you how to be a man.
John, you turned out all right, right? Yep. And we know
He
that.
turned out all right, but I'm sure there's some things he was missing.
They said no.
Okay, Sheree. Exactly, no. A woman can't teach him, but she can tell you, right. I don't think so. And you say yes? Why do you say yes?
Because we're women and we can teach anything.
We can't teach anything because we can't even teach ourselves how to calm down in a heated argument because we are emotional. So we let emotions overshadow logic.
We do.
So we can't teach a boy how to be a man when we get mad at men for doing something we don't agree with.
Sorry, I mean, you know.
Exactly, John. So if you don't really have a man to teach you, you only can come up with the idea of what you think a man is supposed to be.
We had a good hour and 14-minute conversation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. Right, Celindy. Right.
True.
And then that's the purpose of if that's the case, then what is he there for? So now in terms he's just added space. How do you feel about marriage?
I don't want to be married.
Why don't you want to be married?
I just don't.
Do you believe in marriage? You know?
I mean, I respect people's marriages. But I mean, you know, people be together 20, 30 years. Committed, faithful, have everything a marriage has other than a piece of paper.
Okay. I used to say I wanted to be married. And then someone asked me that question a few months ago. And it made me think. Because a lot of people just like, I want to be married. You just see a lot of people glorifying it. But of course, when you're young, everybody has that dream of being married and living in a house with a white picket fence and 2 kids and a dog. But then now, in the 2000s and 2019, you're seeing people getting married out of spite or just to see whose ring
the next
is,
person,
whose ring is bigger than theirs. Like you lost it, people are starting to get married now out of business deals, and they're getting married for security reasons and not for love. And so it's like if you're gonna be happier without the ring and the paper attached, then why do all that?
Chime in. We
But
have
then-
a few married folks on here. I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm Michelle.
John, it's hard as a man to love and be with an independent woman or one who has been scorned. It is. But that's a decision you have to make. Are you willing to weather the storm or do you want to walk away? Because the right man will love her through the pain. But you can't try to pull up from the water and drown yourself.
All facts, no cap. This gonna be nice.
Period. You know what I say? Period.
Period.
Okay. Any other
It
questions?
might be typing. You know how sometimes it can take a while.
Oh, yeah, I'll be talking too fast. moving on
Anybody
too
want to
fast.
call in? If anybody didn't remember the phone number, we're gonna put it back under the.
It is a lot of work, but like you say,
We putting the number back in so y'all can call in.
faith without work is dead. And if it ain't worth fighting for, I don't want it. If it's easy, I don't want it. But something easy to obtain ain't worth keeping. It's just not.
We doing these videos what every Sunday?
Yeah, we try every Sunday.
Guess y'all gonna see our face every Sunday until your YouTube guys.
Yeah, until we get this jumping on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check me out on YouTube. Subscribe to my
Well,
YouTube
I'm
channel.
actually a guest appearance, y'all. It'll be more than her.
Intricate Thoughts on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Or you can follow me on Instagram, also at Intricate Thoughts. Snapchat, I don't do anything, but you can follow me on there too.
Hey, Toya.
At AD Mori3, MORRI3, AD Mori3. I will be putting all the information at the top of this video and in the comments section. So, yeah.
I got about another 40 minutes from this.
Anything else? Next topic. And you're right, John. He that finds a woman finds himself a good thing. Please find me, baby. Somebody.
Anybody?
Find me, baby.
Y'all see me over here sitting pretty.
Honey, she getting ready because when she gets skitty, y'all gonna be like, where'd she go? I don't see her.
Y'all don't listen to her.
Where'd she go? We both gonna be sitting over here. We looking like 10 now. Wait, no, we looking like, what's the big number? We looking like the 100 without the 1. But give us a few months, we gonna be sitting here looking like the number 11.
I'm deep. Yeah, this girl is crazy for real in real life.
Wait till we go on our vacation, honey.
And hit these streets.
Get these streets running, literally, because we gonna be able to breathe then.
What's the next time? Where'd Shay go? Shay must have phone probably died.
Her battery always dying. She better get her a little power pack. Next topic, anybody? Next topic.
All right, good night, John. John said, y'all have a good night. Talk to y'all later.
Okay, talk to you later, John. Anybody chiming in? Got any good topics they want to talk about? Anything? Let's talk.
We're doing this earlier next time.
Yeah, it's getting late. No?
No, 9 o'clock.
Hey, I'm Betty. Hey, I'm Deborah. Hey, y'all. We love y'all. Hey, y'all. We just doing a Let's Talk segment, so any topic, any discussion, anything y'all want your opinion on, ask. We are not clinical counselors. We not. I'm in social work. I'll be graduating within the next year, clinical social work. However, I am not certified yet. So the only thing I can offer you is my opinion. If you take it and run with it and it ruins your relationship, it's just my opinion. I'm not the cause of it. But baby, you can ask me anything, and I give you my answer. Only thing I can tell you about is my trials, tribulations, and what I've been through and how I overcame. That's all I can tell you. What works for me may not work for you. But you can try. If it don't work, I don't know. So, what do you think about global warming?
Bruh. That's all this shit.
Yeah. Ringer. Got that. Where Daryl go? He was talking some stuff earlier. He just got off here. Who did? Did me and him. So, what are we talking about? Loose booty?
You crazy.
Okay. Do you think you can find your soulmate in the club? Because you got people being there every week. And
You mean be in there every week or just like you found them that night?
topic, as a single mother dating, when would you introduce the guy to your child or children? Once we made it official. Once we made it, well, I wouldn't say official because we couldn't make it official without him liking my child, meeting my child. So, talking.
6 months to a year.
Wait, because you got the talking phase, and you got the dating, then you got the dating exclusively, and then you got the relationship.
Right.
So during the talking and
if y'all
dating
just
phase,
chilling at first, why would you need to meet my child?
I would say during the dating exclusively. Once we decided to just date exclusively, that means the next step would be a relationship. So prior to getting into a relationship, the deciding factor on whether I would get into a relationship or not would be my child. And with my baby only being 17 months, if he can't really talk, but he pick up on vibes, so if he ain't like you, then we couldn't go no further. But 3-year-old,
My baby talk.
6 months to a year,
6 months to a year.
dang, he may not last.
Oh, well, that mean you wouldn't meant to be.
Well,
Period.
that's tough. I mean, do you even want a relationship right now?
No.
No.
I don't want a relationship right now. I'm actually content where I'm at. And I don't hate men. I'm off men. Will I go out on dates? Yes, I go out on dates. But I don't want a relationship. I'm trying to get my stuff together. Work with what I got going on, taking care of my home, and taking care of my baby. That's what I'm doing. I'm not really in a relationship right now. Me personally. No reason, not because the ass man I was with, none of that. I just need to focus on myself first.
Okay.
Maybe a year or two, maybe I might want to date.
Okay, that's me.
What you want, sis?
I don't want a relationship either. But I want the
Hold on, because we got to be all the way real. Do you want a relationship or not?
no. I want the benefits of a relationship without the relationship. I want to spend time. I want to go out. I want to go to dinner. I want to hang out and things like that. But I don't want the commitment, the expectations of a relationship because I got some things I got to work on right now. I got my business. I got my son, of course. I got my job. I got my education. I got my house. I got things I'm working on and working towards. So I let a lot of things slip in my last relationships and I lost sight of my goals. But no, but I do want somebody I can spend my spare time with. Go out, date, movies, hang with, chill, Netflix. You cook for me. Notice I said you cook for me, right? But yeah, so I'll enjoy your time. Now, I'm not looking for a relationship. If it happened, then it happened. It happens, but I'm not looking for one at this present moment. But, you know.
Well, only you know what you want. I ain't got time for no that shit.
I don't either. But, you know.
But I'm alright with it. Now some people be like, dang, I can't even go with them because they got a couple. I'm not saying. Me and my baby.
So do you believe that single friends should only hang with single friends and married friends should only hang with married friends?
No. Not at all.
No?
Mm-mm. I have married friends or people that's in a relationship that I still hang out. I mean, married women don't want to be up under their husband all the time. They want a girl's night. They
Yeah.
want to hang out.
True. Okay. I don't know, I'm running out of topics. Somebody give me a topic. Or we can just end a live.
Well, they can't even call in.
Or somebody can call in and we can get some input on these good old lines of ours. Okay. Well, we talking. Your last relationship. Do you think there was anything you did wrong in a relationship? What was your flaw? Without naming anything negative he did, what did you do wrong? From his perspective.
From his perspective.
Mhm.
Child, who knows? Who knows?
Mine was, I kept forgiving him. I think I pushed him too hard. I talked to him like he was a dude on the streets and not as he was my equal, like he was my partner. Because by that time, I had begun to lose respect for him. So I began to talk to him like he was nothing or nobody.
Huh?
So I did. And then it just kind of went downhill from there. So that's one thing. But so when you ended the relationship, what was that one thing that finally broke the camel's back? Everybody has like their time frame to get over someone. That's like, okay, the ending of all ends. And even when you say, I'm not going back, I'm not going back, I'm not going back. But you end up going back. What was the thing that made you not go back at all?
I'm gonna lie to my baby.
When you lied to your child? Okay.
That was it.
Well, he didn't come through for my baby, but it was kind of, my baby's at the age where he doesn't know, so he didn't expect it.
Yeah, one time I had my baby looking around looking for you. And don't come through.
So he didn't expect that, so that wasn't it. But the one thing for me was when he told me, I never loved you. I was never in love with you.
I already got a question.
Okay.
Do y'all think our school systems or schools teach us to be poor?
I do. For one, they teach us how to. They teach us what they want us to know, and not the things that are essential for us that we need to know. They don't teach us any of the essentials that we need to actually succeed. Not anything about building credit. They teach us how to get in debt. Like with student loans, why is it that we can get over 100 and 200,000 worth of student loan debt, but we can't go to the bank and get approved for a $20,000 business loan? You know, there's not any sense in that. Just like a lot of people were looking at this When They See Us, this whole new documentary or movie on Netflix.
You gotta watch
nobody
it.
knew about that. Yet, nobody knew about the Central Park killings. Nobody knew about people knew who Donald Trump. Nobody. But they didn't know the things he had leading up to that, or a lot of the stuff about Black history and everything else. But they know the key things like Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, but they don't know about key figures, like the main key figures we need. They don't teach us about money, period. They don't. They really don't. They don't teach us anything about money. And that's one thing, like the black hoods, the black hoods and the black ghettos. That started back when with the Jews camp and the poverty, when they started those concentration camps and they started trying to make the slums and the ghettos the way it was a system. The whole system has been designed to make us fail, especially with the Black people. And that's the problem with it. Like a lot of people, I'm not shaming the Section 8 because I wish I could get it. I'm not shaming food stamps and things like that because everybody needs help sometimes. But that's just the system set up for us to fail, because once you get in there, it's kind of you doing from day one. That's just another system to try to set you back. And once Black people realize their strength and the power they have, why do you think they try to take it, like with the whole slavery thing? I got so much to say on this, I'm getting tongue-tied. Like, they didn't kidnap Indians, but they didn't go kidnap white people. They went and kidnapped doctors and lawyers and the Black people that were strong-minded. They didn't go kidnap anybody else because they know we was the strongest people in the nation. If we actually realize our power and we can rise up and take over, they don't. And that's the main thing they do. They wanna confine us. Once they have our mind in jail, there's nothing else they can do. That's why they make it hard for Black people to get ahead, because they know we are the most powerful creatures and the most powerful human beings on this earth. If we actually knew our strength and our power, and we rose up and stuck together like the white people do, excuse my language against white people on my live, but if we actually rose up and stuck together, then we will be so much more. A lot of people, that's why white people want to be like Black people. Everybody complain about Black people, how their hair is natural and touch the sky. If you look at your hair and how it rises high, your hair raises high. The higher your hair is, the closer you are to a God, because God made you in the image of Him. You are more God-like. White people want to be like us because they know who we are.
Preach.
I'm sorry. I can't really get on this topic like I want to get on this topic, but
yeah, they should have been.
You
should have been out here from the beginning.
They try to keep us confined. That's why they make it so much harder. Everybody want to put a cap on it, like minorities. Everybody want to meet this quota. That's why they're giving a lot of Black people education with these student loans and these Pell Grants, because they want minorities. Every school has to meet a quota with a 47% minority population at their school. It's not because they want Black people to get an education. They want to meet their quota so they can look good to continue receiving monies in on their end, so they can stand up there and receive their little awards and say, hey, we had 42 African Americans graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree. But a Bachelor of Science degree in what? Because all you're going to do is penalize them and say, oh, we done got them in more debt. Now they done spent $67,000 on a 4-year degree with no experience, so we're not going to give them a job. Now what? But Mary Beth has no experience, a 2-year degree that her dad paid for, but because I know her dad and he's prominent in the community, I'm going to give her the job. Forget Keith. Now what? Now this Black man that done beat the odds, trying to make it out the hood, is going to go right back to that hood in more debt. It can't be paid. It's going to go on his credit. and be stuck. Would you believe me if I told you we used to worship God's Son, but they tricked us with the Bible? Of course they tricked us with the Bible. That happened back in the slavery days. They taught us the parts of the Bible they wanted us to know, and then they turned it around to what they wanted to teach us. Of course, they didn't know how to read. But that's the problem. That's why it's important for us to educate ourselves. Because that's one thing. You can take away my house, you can take away my jewels, but you can't take away my education, my mind, and my wisdom. So you can hold me captive all you want to. But one thing you can't take away from me is my education. You can't take away my mentality. And that's the problem. That's the point. But that's the thing. A lot of people try to idolize these fictional characters and fictional things they see on TV. Sharon,
take it. Shall I get her? Go over there.
I'm trying to tell you something. They don't be listening to me. I don't want to go into all this politics and this stuff on the live because some people they hop off live. Right. They got to overview. They don't want to listen to me. They get offended and things. But I'm real.
Shereen, go over there. They can't hear us.
Yeah, Shereen, they can't hear us. Do that. Thank you. Ooh, sis man.
Excuse my 3-year-old.
But I love it. It's a lot of things, and a lot of things they don't teach us in the school. And it's like you're set up for a failure. And a lot of people get on a system and they become comfortable and they become complacent on it. So TV is a distraction for our younger generation. It is a distraction for our younger generation. And that's the thing. They start idolizing and glorifying what they see on TV. Like just like here in Rowan County, in the WIC office, they're giving away tablets to students saying, oh, we're making this the new educational tool. So now you're trying to program these kids to glorify internet and electronics at the age of 2 and 3. But yet the doctor's preaching no more than 1 hour of television a day. So do you want them to get 1 hour of television while y'all giving them all their homework and assignments and teaching them from a computer? What are you trying to do?
What? Shy, run some back up.
So
Run some back up.
it's just all a monopoly.
Y'all got me finished?
They do become crippled. For real, say you need to talk.
Listen, they deep into this conversation. I'm like, looking at my daughter like, don't come around here. Hey, for real.
Go on there, then.
Yeah, Christine, what's your insight on it? No
Go on there.
comment.
Go
No
on
comment.
there.
What do you think? Just like another big thing
Oh, yeah.
with this whole VA Mission Act with Trump. Trump trying to monopolize and capitalize off the VA healthcare system. Like, you're trying to privatize the VA healthcare system when you know nobody in this private sector is going to treat the veterans like they need to be treated. Like the veterans, of course, they feel entitled. A lot of veterans feel entitled to this care, but nobody is going to provide the care that they actually need. Nobody is going to put up with a veteran the way they need to be put up with. And a veteran is not going to be completely comfortable going out to a private sector to receive a lot of the care that they would in-house. But of course, when you have somebody in office like 45 that don't understand the legalities and the stipulations that come with being a veteran who actually served their country, they wouldn't. He's looking at it from a money standpoint. So of course he's going to be like, oh yeah, let me just send all this privatized. And then you got this whole implementation of, if it takes you more than 30 minutes to get to your primary care provider, I'm going to allow you to go see a private sector doctor. It takes me 30 minutes to get from Kannapolis to Salisbury. So because I don't feel like driving 30 minutes, you're going to allow me to go to Northeast to see a random doctor. So how is that going to work out when I go have to see a mental health provider? You're going to allow me to see a mental health provider for a year. And then after that year, I'm going to have to go back to the VA and reestablish my care. But after I reestablish my care, now I have to see a new mental health provider and relive all the things I've experienced in the military with a whole new provider. So now you just increase the suicide rates by 10%. So you're gonna export all of this this care out into the private sector. Yet, if a veteran tends to not receive that care, the suicide rates go up. Who's gonna be responsible for these burials now? 45, the private sector, or the VA that you're pulling all the veterans away from? I'm just saying.
Hey, her.
Next topic,
Y'all
Christine.
got 20 minutes. Y'all got 20 more minutes to give us another.
I feel like I'm getting off topic and starting to go into much politics.
Baby, I talk politics with baby. I don't.
Oh yes, he is horrible, Celine. I can't stand him, especially after seeing him. And when they see us, when he spent $85,000 to sit there and tell them, oh, the death penalty, and when it was ruled innocent, and he didn't utter a sorry or nothing, hunty, I'll go up to the front door, slap him, and yell PTSD. I had a flashback. I thought you was an orange bomb coming my way. Next topic.
Crazy.
She really do got PTSD though, so she can't. I mean,
Well, they better check my record on my profile. Yeah. Because these knows that are people really the ones who fought these wars. They sat back and hid. They're not going to tell us that the real war generals and troopers was of African descent. Of course they were of African descent. And you know where they got us buried? In the back of the cemeteries, all gathered in the same burial plot, unknown. Like even if you go up to the National Cemetery, what is it, in Arlington? Everybody, when they go visit Arlington Cemetery, yeah, they see, oh my gosh, let me go to JFK burial plot with the everlasting flame, and I want to go visit this one. You see all the pretty ones, but nobody, even on the tours, nobody takes you to the back of the cemetery where the Civil War happened and where all the black soldiers that fought, where they're buried at. That's like unkept ground. Nobody goes back there and shows you the old ground because nobody cares about that. So, I mean, what do you expect? That's the thing. That's why, I mean, that's kind of catch-22. That was one of the things that kind of went through my mind when I served the country. It was like, am I serving? Because, you know, I really know they don't appreciate the black person. But then again, it was like, I need money for college. So once again, it's a catch-22 in a system that's designed for us to fail all around. And it is, Celine, it's in all the VAs because they have to have the chief of staff in every VA. They have to. Proper protocol, unfortunately. Don't worry. When he's gone, I hope he's gone soon. They'll replace it with the new one. But any other topic? I don't like that, man. I don't like that, man. I don't.
They got 17 minutes. Come on, we giving y'all 2 hours every Sunday.
17 minutes left. Any other topics? Let's talk.
Anybody want to call in? Anybody got advice? Anybody got
Opinions? Any questions asked? Anything? Charlotte, any questions?
I don't know what I got to say.
Just throw out something. We'll let you know if we done talked about it or not.
We didn't even get to go to Walmart. I thought we was gonna be in here about an hour. Child, we ended up being here 2 hours.
2 hours.
We come do one after I work out Tuesday.
Okay.
So we're
Just
gonna
talk about
have
how tired we are.
We'll tell y'all about our weight loss journey too.
I think you should. That'd be cool.
The weight loss journey.
I think you do it every Tuesday.
I'll be like, I'm so hungry.
And Monday,
Don't
Tuesday and
say
Monday.
you're
I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. Y'all, I'm hungry.
I ain't hungry.
And y'all, tomorrow's my pawpaw birthday.
Oh.
He would have been 85. Wait. He was born 1934. 1634.
85.
I was like, Papa, what burger? 2 Robert Rose, bro, she should not 2.
If you don't sound
I was like, Papa, she should not 2. Nah, Robert Rose, bro. Oh my man.
you don't sound like you.
So, I don't know. What's the topic? Hey, Evelyn. I don't know.
You got 15 more minutes.
15 more minutes in here. Let's
Then
talk.
y'all catch us again on Tuesday. So make sure y'all have y'all questions ready.
Questions ready. We're going to get in here.
We're gonna give y'all our
Instagram, Snapchat.
weight loss. Well, yours.
Y'all can tell I'm losing weight. I'm starting to see my neck.
We on our weight loss journey, you guys.
I can
And
see
we're
my
gonna
neck
share
now.
that with y'all every week, so y'all can know how we doing. We got a trainer. We started last week, so we like a week behind. Last week was, oh Jesus,
Pretty good.
I thought I was dead.
I didn't.
I did.
I
So
was
this
okay.
week number 2 for us. I've lost 6 pounds.
I've lost 7.
My goal is 30 pounds.
I lost it in my knuckles in case y'all looking for where it went.
I'm weak. I can't take us serious.
You know, they probably was looking where it was.
You
So,
get on the way.
y'all like my hair? Shout out to Bianca Davis. Get you a loctician.
I'm weak, y'all.
So, no more questions. I think I'm all out of questions. We done hit them on the head. We done had people call in.
Yeah, we had callers today. We had good questions
We
today.
had couples. I felt like a
We
counselor.
had-
I thought I was a social worker,
We
y'all.
had a lot of people who called in. A lot of people who had questions. So that was good for today.
We done talked about life, love, relationships, flaws, insecurities. We talked about a lot of things. So I think we had a pretty good turnout. We kept a steady flow within. And
It's just dying out now because we finna get up off of here.
So once again, if you're not doing anything, follow my YouTube at Intricate Thoughts. I'll post that on here. Follow my Instagram at Intricate Thoughts and follow me on Snapchat, ADMorri3, ADMORRI3. Let's get it. Let's talk. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later.